Have you heard that? District 3, 4050, the best district in the world. So aren't you proud of the members of the district? Can you give yourself a big round of applause for what you've done? And more importantly, for what you are going to do in the future. All right? So we have, it's been a wonderful experience for me, and I did all this recording with my iPhone. Really? Oh. And I also
Buy a new one.
a new one. So I've been very lucky whenever I work with Rotary. So I managed to, actually they were finishing a day of very heavy work with the Rotary Trustees meeting. So I called these leaders at the lunch break. So they, 3 of the leaders actually did this presentation with me, skipping the lunch. I have also another congratulatory message from the current Rotary Foundation Chairman, Bill Boyd, and the other one from the future, the next Rotary Foundation Chairman, Will Wilkinson. And I'm going to show you these videos in appropriate time, like in the pads or in district assembly, so stay tuned. Something which is quite different, isn't it? All right, having said all that, we still have to set goal for our works in Rotary Foundation. So very simply, the annual program fund target will be at $220,000 US, 10% up from last year's 200,000. I think we can do it. We have always done it in the past. So we continue to increase the number of major donors, members of the Bequest Society. And for once, we like to achieve 100% contributing clubs in our district. You know, there are many clubs, there's still many clubs in the district who do not contribute anything, not even a cent to the Rotary Foundation. And this something is going to change for this year, for next year. And our district foundation chairman, PDG Peter Wang, for my year, will be able to help me on achieving these goals. And every year we are working our way towards 100% ERUI club objectives. So building on the past success, I think for next year we're going to improve on the percentage of the ERUI club until we reach 100%. Rotary District 345 has been one of the major supporters in funding for the Rotary Peace programs. But unfortunately, we have never been successful in nominating one Peace Scholar. So for this year, we're going to search very hard. Hopefully, you're going to find one worthy members in our district that they would be given the chance to study the Peace program under the Peace in the Rotary International universities around the world. Over the years, the Rotary Foundation alumni has built up a great numbers of past scholars, past GSE members. So we are in a position to consolidate the membership by asking them to do a project. And hopefully we are able to engage them and connect them to Rotary, and hopefully one day they will turn into Rotarians. Our GSE will be done with the District 9640, Gold Coast and Brisbane, Australia. A very beautiful city. And looking at that big picture, I'm sure I have no problem finding someone who lead the team there, right? So call me if anyone interested. Right. Everybody loves the challenges, like PDGA just said. She loves challenge. Everyone loves challenges. So the DG has a lot of challenge also in terms of the Rotary Foundation. So PDG, Peter Wang and I has come and discussed in setting up of a specific Rotary Foundation, DG Foundation challenges. What we do, we're going to set up specific targets for clubs for them to reach, so that instant recognition for the presidents will be given to the presidents as and when they meet the targets. And likewise, recognition for assistant governor will be given to them as and when their clubs achieve this DG challenge, foundation challenge. So everyone have the motivation to do well there. Presidential citation, which is very important for our president-elect. Everybody wants to be able to get duly recognition and in being successful in having this presidential citation for next year. although it's a bit of a handful if you look at the copies of the citation I've given you in the folder. But I would think that it would make it easier if you look at three figures, 1, 3, and 9. So if you can remember this 1, 3, 9, it will make you know what you will have to do, or the president-elect will have to do. So all the AG will have to pay special attention as you will be asking the president-elect or the president for next year to achieve this citation. So one means one piece related activity that we have to do in order to be qualified for citations. And now this related activity could be in terms of a community peace forum, or would be a peace related service projects. 3, there were 3 must-do activities in the 3 areas of focus. Number 1, for once, all the clubs are asked to do a 3-year strategic plan for the annual goal and the long-term goals. In the past, this was an optional choice, but for next year, it's a must-do activity. So everyone must look long and hard into the future of the clubs. And there are another must-do activity which is on sustainable service project in one of the 6 area focus. This is again getting the club ready for the future vision plan. And then we have to do one campaign or get involved in one campaign to promote the Rotary image on 2 fronts. One is in humanity emotions or disclose advertisement. 9, there are 9 additional activities to choose from in 3 areas of focus: in strengthening our club, increase our service, enhancing our club's public image. Okay. Vision to see. For any organization to succeed and prosper, the leadership must have a vision to see into the future. I'm proposing, and I'm so happy that I have the endorsement from the district leaders that comes out to me, namely DGE Eugene and Belinda. They've endorsed my ideas of setting up a strategic committee with a special focus on giving a long-term view into the future. The detailed terms of reference are still being discussed based on some of the agreed principles that we're going to put forward. Number 1, the members of the committee has to serve for terms of 3 years. We believe that this is the time needed, at least for them, to be able to suggest ideas where they can see it through, where they know that when they're put into the committee, they are serious about the job, and there's something that they have to do. And number 2, the representation as the members of the committee must come from across cross-sections of District 3450. We need to have good representation of all sectors in our Rotary district. And the members of the committee must be knowledgeable about Rotary issues, the risks and challenges that lies ahead. And these members must possess leadership quality and a professional expertise at community or corporate levels. Most important of all of them must have a sense of accountability, and they would work for the betterment of the district. I see many advantages of having this committee here. Namely, it would be a very useful for us as a district for the leadership to look into the future of the risk and opportunities, so that we can embrace or we can seize the opportunity and try to avoid all the risks. And this is a committee that would give us recommendations and strategies for something that works for our district in more than 1 year. And in the process, we are able to identify potential district leaders. We're able to see all the talents that we have in our district. So we will have a choice when we come to the time when we have to pick our leader in the future. This is a platform for them to show their abilities. And also, this is one opportunity where we can get participation and support from clubs, all clubs in our district. Because this guy will be there for 3 years. Any Rotarian come and talk to them, look, this is something that I like to, something that I think works, will tell you, and you would think about trying how to make this work. So this is very good that if there are means that all the Rotarians in our district can participate in the planning of our future, making a difference. I'm very happy that we're able to put on a team of people who are really who I believe will be able to make a difference with me, or to be met with me. So I'm nearly coming to the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for being so patient with me the whole time. And some of them actually resist dozing off. But anyway, goals will be goals and dreams shall remain dreams. Nothing could be accomplished unless all of us are committed to do our best and make the necessary sacrifice. I was the president in the year 96-97, the year when Louis GI was the Rotary International President, and of course PTGYK was our headmaster. And the Rotary theme in those years was build our future with action and missions. I have since learned that action is what needed to carry out the work that will turn goals into realities. Vision is the attitude of how we act, which ultimately determine how much we could achieve. Now, for any teams that wants to achieve great result, all the members must have a shared vision. So, fellow Rotarians,